Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of ATOM RPG. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today because, well, even though we can't buy cars, we could buy cars, just not today. Today we are exploring Paragon, and I'm not dying, hopefully. Oh, look at that, there's I assume a political pamphlet, maybe? I don't know, for elections. They said this town had politicians, so I'm not really sure how their political situation works. I know that we can't go in there because we need to pay. No, I have a ticket. Wait, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? I have a single ticket, and these guys don't let me take their ammunitions, which is wise of them. A mustached guard looks at you without any trust, but still in a somewhat friendly manner. Well, hello there, stranger. You don't look like a local. Who are you? I'm Boris. Glad to meet you. Call me Vintar. By the way, would you like to earn some goods? Earn some goods? Yeah, sure. What's the job? The man looks to the horizon before turning back to you. He looks concerned. Damn wolves being eating our cows. Nobody has the time to end their little pack, even though we are fed by the herd. And when I say we, I mean the guards. The merchants don't even live here most of the time. Okay, I agree. Where are those wolves? Well, I will walk you to the pasture if you agree to go now. If you agree to go now, I don't know when I will get my next break. I'll lend you a hand too. Ooh, this sounds good. Did I say I wasn't dying? I think we're gonna die. You leave Paragon and turn to a dusty country road that leads into a small grove between various fields. After about an hour, you get to your destination. The mustached guard tells you to stop and ducks down. He turns to you with a finger across his lips and then points to a small wolf pack feasting upon the assorted meats of a runaway cow. Quiet, damn it! There they are. Let's get them quickly and go home. But remember, if I see you leaving, you'll be branded a coward, and I won't do any more business with you. Sure, whatever. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I need this. Use. Thank you. Full health? I wouldn't be able to tell from here, would I? How would I tell again? It's not up here. It's over here. Yeah, almost full health. Sounds good to me. We have a save from the beginning of the episode. We have one from right now. I see the wolves. A grenade would probably be a good thing. Shall we do that? I think we shall. Well, it depends on how... Oh, they're very weak. These wolves are very weak. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, not you. So, I need you. Give me... No. Give me that. Only the one should be enough. Custom-made grenade. I did it. Okay. And it's the only one that I have. Sounds good to me. No, you can get all those. Okay. And I only need the one, so it's not gonna be a big deal. Okay. Let's see when they start combat. Right click. Nope, right click doesn't do anything. Please don't start combat. They don't. Okay. Let's go. Okay, there they go. How many of them are there gonna be? I don't think I'm gonna throw a grenade right now. I'm gonna shoot you. See what they do. I expect them to be all put together. Yep, that looks good. The fact that they have so little health is really good. Well, I'll say that looks good. Did you just... my god, that weapon sucks. Let's do that one over there. 46. That didn't kill them all? Well... yeah, that sucks. Let's see what happens. What? That's our friend. Right. I mean, it must be. Oh, no. No. Just absolutely not. You're not wasting your throwing grenade. What the heck is wrong with him? Seriously, what is that? Why are you throwing your things? It's Fidel? No. It's oxygen over here. Yes, he has Molotov cocktails. He must not have those. Never. Under any conditions. Okay. So I'm over-encumbered, which is a big problem. But he can carry that. Carry the meat instead of the Molotov cocktails. That's a better alternative. Okay, so let's switch that. See what we can do over here. Approaching from the back might have been a better idea. Let's do a throw. So I can move 2 action points, and I can throw it. I can't. So let's not. Let's just shoot that guy over there. There we go. That's not a kill. That jammed. Only one of the shots landed apparently because it's 6 HP. That looks pretty good. Yeah, so the grenade doesn't do as much damage as I was expecting it to, but they're all nice and together. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. 70%. That's a little bit of damage. We got... I don't remember who they are. Let me see. So the thing is... Custom rifle, SKS. Right, that's what matters. So I want you to shoot over there. I want you... Shoot over here. Right, okay. Sounds like a good deal. Let's do that. No, don't shoot that one. I guess that... No, we missed. Okay, that's good enough. Except that he hits. Or not, doesn't shoot me. Should be fine. As long as they do their job. They didn't. Well, no, they didn't. Okay, well, that guy goes down. And I run for the hills because I don't want to be bitten by wolves. You piece of crap. Seriously. Seriously? Like... Now I need to finish the job. There you go. The mustached guard wipes his sweaty forehead and spits onto one of the wolves, which is a ritual that he has practiced for his whole life. Furry parasites. We did a fine job, you and I. Here's some ammo for you. Give me a little bit. Can't spare more, though. But everything may turn out to be useful in the wastes. Ammo can always be sold at a high price. That's a lie, actually. That is a lie. It can never be sold at a high price, because ammo is actually quite cheap. Unless it's the expensive ammo. I got the Paragon Pass over there, and I can put that over there, and let's just get meat, I suppose, and fangs. Yeah, should be okay to drop the meat over to Lenin. Let's see, so it should be over here. It's quite a lot of it, actually. The meat is, I mean. The fangs are gonna be sold, because I'm pretty sure I don't need them. So, yeah, he has plenty of room over there. The cows I can't get, because they have been thoroughly eaten. Like, you can't get any meat from the cows. Let's see. Is there anything else? It's quite a lovely place, as always. A little bit of, I don't know what that is. I've seen those things. They got a... I think I have them in my house, or whenever they flower. I've seen these things. I think they have, like, a little... bulbous meat, or meaty, not meat, but like a bulbous meaty little thing inside the petals. It's a curious plant. Unless I'm mistaken, of course, in which case it might still be a curious plant, I don't know. But it's just, it doesn't have the curious thing. Who's that person over there? Hi, what is going on? A serious looking man who looks like somebody I know from a movie, maybe? I don't know. A serious-looking man wearing comfortable new pants and a flannel shirt stomps the ground and looks from side to side, sometimes at the tent city, sometimes at the administrative building. When he sees you, he crosses his arms on his chest. You wanted something? Am I in the wrong spot? No, I just came to make your acquaintance. Don't fret. The man calms down and nods. I see. Most people around here are not that friendly. We can chat while I wait for my teacher. Teacher? The moon hides behind a cloud, I will say, as if possessed by a demon. As the words leave your lips, the man becomes tense and serious all of a sudden. He whispers back to you. And too blessed... Is this the ATOM... I forgot the mission. That's why I know those words, because I was told to say those. And he says, and too blessed with sight leave the tower in the darkness. How do you know of these words? May it be a trap? Oh. Don't fret, the former head of the Death Gang looks worse than... not worst. Worse than death itself. I came here in his stead. The man looks worried and frowns. Teacher more or less told me of his illness during the brief minutes we spent talking via ham radio. Seems it seems it did not heal as of yet. So he sent you. Yeah, it seems like it. Tell me where to look for your former buddies. The man sniffs and nods. And if you don't remember what this mission is, don't worry about it. It's a mission that we got in Krasnoznameni from that guy that I gave a very super annoying voice to, and you might remember that. It was like this, and I'm sure you hated it thoroughly. And he was dying. It's because of some ridiculous disease, I'm sure. And he wants to get 3 people. I remember only one, and I don't remember her name, but I remember she was supposed to be sparse of words, but very murderous. That's the most vivid description of the 3 that he described, I think. But apparently he's one of them himself, unless... Well, I might have gotten her already. I don't remember. Anyway, there was only one woman on the 3. There was one woman and 2 men. It says the gang inserted itself into these wastes from 3 sides. I know that, since I sometimes catch their radio transmissions. I'm a fan of radio equipment, you know. The man asks for your map with a gesture. Igor Death contacted his kin from these coordinates, a bit to the north from Paragon. Lena Death was last noticed to the east of Paragon. Dima Death is hiding near some old bunker. The locals call it Bunker 317. I do need to go there. I might be capable of going there by now. We should go there. We'll go there. But first we'll get through Paragon. So maybe, in episode 107, we'll go there. We'll see. Yeah, you were once part of that gang. You must have your own share of skeletons in the closet. Yes, I do. They will follow me until I die. But all people are capable of evil. The human soul is dark, and in darkness monsters lurk. I want to ask you, no, wait, I want to ask you about your colleagues. Which one? Don't forget there are 3 of them right now in these wastes. Tell me of Igor Death. The man shrugs, and some sweat forms on his forehead. I remember one time, the lot of us hidden in the bushes before a guarded merchant keep. Igor went to their 2-meter-tall walls on his own. I don't know what he told the armed guards, how he acted, what feelings he birthed in their souls. But at the end of that conversation, those guards opened the main gate. We just had to rush them. Okay, what about Dima? Dima's father was a drinker and a friend. Until the time Dima became one of us, he used to torture and molest him. I suppose it's the father. Right, because he was a drinker and a fiend. Did I say a friend? I meant a fiend. As well as send him into various villages to beg for money and food. When Dima turned 16, after 2 years in the gang, he talked us into visiting his former home. We looked as Dima set his father's shack on fire. I thought he was gonna set his father on fire, but apparently no. That wasn't. Just yeah. How his father then ran out. Oh wait. What is gonna happen? How Dima gutted him. Oh, with a red hot pig sticker with hatred burning in his eyes. Okay, well, that's the gutting treatment. What about Lena? You know, I won't lie. Everyone in the gang wanted her. Both guys and some girls. There were other girls? There were... Wait a minute. So the gang was just 2 guys. And a lot of girls. At least 3, 4, if you count Lena, because it says some girls, which means not all girls, but it's also not a girl, so it's at least 2, which means that's 3 with Lena, or Lima. What's her name? I forgot. Lena, yeah. And then there's others, so that it wouldn't be all girls. Or both girls. I don't. It's fine. It's a big gang. Once 2 guys started which is the both of them, started fighting over her in the open. Lena threw them a rusty old spoon and told them to fight until one dies. I'm not really sure what the spoon was for, but she did that, so I suppose I must say that. The victor was to present her with a loser's eyes, scooped out. Oh, that's the one. That explains the spoon. Scooped out by that spoon. With that spoon. But we still swooned over her even after that. Eyes or not. You swooned over her. Swooning means fainting. But from sort of flustering. Right. I mean, no, it's fine. It's all good. I mean, you should find it. She was a very charismatic. Was she a very charismatic person, or just she just? I don't. Maybe I don't. Sure. Remind me where. No, I know exactly where I should look for them. Also, remind me where I should look for them. I should. No, yeah, because I need to go. Wait a minute. Don't go. I'll hurry on back. My wife and kids must be worried sick. Yeah, I'm sure you're worried about them yourself, for sure. So, your guard. Are you the mustached one? Yes, he is. Upon seeing you, the mustached guard smiles, a simple smiles, and waves his hand. He's really thankful to you for solving the wolf problem, it seems. Thank you, friend. The rest of the guards are idiots and lazy asses, but I know how you helped us out. More than most. Yeah, more than anybody for that matter, because you were there. That's a pretty important aspect of the knowing. Unfortunately, you don't have a whole lot of money. Do you like my prices? He does like my prices. That's pretty good. Let's see what I can give him. Some fangs? Do you like fangs? Yeah, well, he does not. Maybe some pre-war vodka. I'm sure it would help you on your. Oh, it's and a glass to go with it, I suppose. It's only fair in a bottle, so you can, I don't know, spit or something. Wasn't he the one that spat and just random things? He did. He spat at the wolves. Sure. Okay, there you go. And I can't say anything else. Is that me? That's me. That's oxygen. Hexogen. Oh, dang it! I was gonna say I almost pronounced his name properly, and I did. I mistakenly pronounced his name properly. I wanted to mispronounce it. Anyway, I pronounced it well. The guard, this guard that I talked to, stops you by showing you an open palm. One of his, hopefully. He sighs and looking somewhere to the side with boredom in his eyes, he begins saying a text he's clearly repeated so many times, he learned it by heart. A to Z. Sure, A, and then the Z at the end, which is in Russian, it ends with an A, with a Z. Attention, to enter the camp, you must provide your pass. The pass can be bought in the office at the entrance to Paragon. Any questions? I would like to ask you your name and all that. No? Is it possible to get in for free? You seem to be a decent man. You're making a good impression, but you ask such stupid questions. Of course not. I strictly adhere to the rules, and so does my mate, so one can only get in by having the ticket. I'm gonna think that he says that as well, because everybody asks that question, of course. Okay, here's the ticket. You hand the ticket to the guard. He thoroughly examines it and nods. Come in, he says, but remember, if you cross the border of these sandbags, look for a new pass. There's no use telling me that, oh, I only made one step. I don't care. I've only one job here to receive the tickets and do it on 100% well. Okay, there it is. Oh no, it's a cutscene. You've got way too much power here as it is, says that blonde dude over there. Possibly, no, that's another thing. Somebody's, oh, exactly. Don't forget who's paying for your activity. Your activity? What are they doing? If it weren't for us, you would have been slain long ago, says the, I assume, guards over here. They would have just gone to Krasno's Nameni to bow to their new masters. Please, let's try speaking like civilized people, says that dude. They keep changing, I'm gonna forget their... They don't understand civilized talk, says the blonde dude. Shut up. No, shut up. Who do you think you are? I forgot his voice. There you go. These criminals have already started an argument. Criminals? Your behavior is childish, and it can end in bloodshed, says that guy, very eloquently using his hands to convey his point. I can expect anything from them, says the other dude back there with a hat. Yeah, we have to work together. The traitors and the guards, please listen to me. Oh, so these are traitors and those are guards, I assume. The time for talk is over, says the guard with a freaking huge revolver. I'm afraid it is so, says the blonde dude with a backpack on his back. Oh, this will end in catastrophe. Mark my words, he shouts as everybody leaves and he's being left alone. Hey, I want to talk to you. No, what a terrible person. So this is why it's called the tent city. They have tents in here. I'm not really sure how everybody outside could see the tents, but I didn't come in here with my camera, and I should have, because if there's one thing I can do, is precisely that. Use my, use the camera to see things. Can I? No? Double-clicking doesn't do anything there. And I got hiccups, so I do apologize for that as well. Let's see. Who is the... Oh, this is the guy that was doing the exclamation at the end. The man in front of you seems to be consumed by his own grim thoughts. He is alternating between sighing, groaning, and scraping his dusty boots against the floor. Having noticed you, he gives you a gloomy smile and nods. Did you come here to see Paragon gushing to its end at full speed? He asks. No, I came here to buy things. Do you have, or sell, actually, not buy. Or... He likes my prices a lot. This is fantastic. Oh, he doesn't have money. This is terrible. Well, there you go. This is a fairly sudden turn of events. You can take your salt. I hate it. Also the milk. You can take the milk. I hate it as well. Yeah, hey, that's perfect. Good. Thank you. Bye. I don't know anything about it, dude. Tell me about what happened here. The man tiredly waves his hand. Same as always, really. There's trouble in the upper management. The guards are demanding a tax raise, but the merchants won't budge. And that's not all. The parties cannot agree on anything because there's no agreed policy for Paragon. Some people say that there isn't enough guards and arms to protect the caravans. The others, that the merchants don't have enough money, and the selection of goods they are offering leaves a lot to be desired. And because of the leaders of the two parties are so consumed by their own ambitions and are so sure of themselves, none of them will give in even a little to reach a compromise. They're sure of themselves. Usually people who are sure of themselves, well, one of the defining characteristics of people who are sure of themselves isn't that they don't compromise. That's, those two things aren't related. What I'm thinking is maybe the parties have other things to gain in the stalemate, I guess. But yeah, I guess that that sort of I think parties here is not just in the relative term, or the not relative term, but the just general term, general meaning of the word. It's probably political parties, I would assume, and I think this has to do with well, it's certainly a political situation for sure, but I think this has to do with the political environment of Paragon. We'll see. And who? Let's see. Is there really no middle ground? Oh, that's a good question, he says. I mean, if Paragon had a real leader, someone who would take care of all the administrative issues and serve as a judge for both parties, you want a dictator? Well, I can be that. I can say the guards should get all the money. Yeah, I should get all the money, actually. Should do that. Hard to say, he says. I think that Fyodor Maximovich, who used to be in charge here before the war, could be a great candidate for that role, but I don't think that there is something that could make our current leaders to agree and share their power with him. Well, they wouldn't share the power, would they? They would just give it away. Current leaders, so there it is. There's a two-party system, it seems. And who are these leaders causing all the troubles? Leonia Abramov, he says, the main speculator. I wonder what that is. Because I associate speculation with banking, but it's not quite that. Speculation is more of a general financial thing than... Yeah, banks do speculate, but, you know, it's just sort of... What is it? It's like a market... Trader market? What? I don't... Anyway, his office is in the hold of the old barge. He is... the juror Again with the French words. I know what that means. Somebody explained to me. And I think now it's written properly. No, I don't know, because I don't think it was before. Anyway, that means the de facto responsible for all the bureaucratic dealings in Paragon, which means that all the paper pushers in office are his men. And the second one is Sipli. Sipli? Sipli, maybe. I believe it is Sipli because it's Russian, otherwise it wouldn't be. I mean, Nikolai Siplovsky. Oh, right, with the nicknames. He is our general here. Generalissimo, even. Which is... Wasn't that the nickname for Benito Mussolini? Well, I guess he wants a dictator, so... Yeah. He's the head of the guard, and his den is located in the former Port Authority. He is a brilliant example of a raver pirate turned real military man, he says with an exclamation mark. Well, at least he attempted to. The latter is a decent man. See? Yeah, I think he is sort of giving that vibe. But he holds no real power. Again, with the word real here being very obvious to mean what he means. The former manager of the local port, Fyodor Maximovich, all parties... Okay, is that the same... Oh, right. All parties of conflict respected the former manager of the local port. He lives on the deck in a small annex. I'm not really sure what that means, but I think that's the third person that I need to talk to figure this whole mess out, because I will, obviously. So what do your neighbors think of this downfall of relations? I don't know, he says. I'm just a chef here. However, if you ask me, I think that Krasnoznameni folk are already rubbing their hands in glee. They want to take over here, but if that were to happen, then free trade in the wasteland would become yesterday's news. Yes, I got that impression as well. Let's see. In that they want to control everything. That's the Chamber of Commerce. That's the whole point. Let's see. And you are, seeing how we're talking and all. Me? I'm just a humble cook. I was gonna read that crook, but then... No, it's cook. Who just so happens to care about Paragon. It's a godforsaken inhabited... That inhabited is a different word. It's a godforsaken place inhabited exclusively by assholes and knuckleheads, but apart from me, but it has an important function in the ecosystem of the wasteland. We can't just let our neighbors tear it apart. Does it have an important function? Do you know what ecosystem means? Because it doesn't mean economical. Because I think that's what he means. You know, eco doesn't come from economical, it comes from ecological. Economy. Actually, where does economy come from? The word economy. I wonder if it has the same roots. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The Paragon of yours sure is something. Oh, you don't say. So, what? Maybe you were looking for something to buy? Absolutely. Can you give me prices? Good prices? No way. Okay. Well, can I ask you some questions? Fine, ask away. Ain't no harm in that, he says, twirling his mustache at me. So tell me about the political landscape here in the wasteland. Well, that depends on which wasteland, sorry, wastes, you're talking about. Again, not are you, because that's not a question. You are talking about. Here, for instance, all power belongs to 3 groups. Paragon people, obviously. You say obviously, but if you had been to places that I have been, you wouldn't say obviously then. And Krasnoznameni. And Dan's crew, the bastards. What would you like to know? And also, oh yeah, I was gonna say Otranoi, because they're sort of independent. No, they belong to Dan. They're just sort of, they pretend that they don't, but they do. It's interesting because you explore Otranoi at the beginning of the game, and sort of it doesn't sound like they're under the umbrella of Dan. They do pay him protection money, but yeah, and that's what it means to be under the umbrella. But they sort of, they don't, it's fun because they don't make it sound like that's the case. So tell me, oh, he's gonna have a lot, isn't he? And we're out of time for the day, so let's have a chat with him next episode and ask all about the political situation of the place. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been A.T.O.M RPG. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.